Hello students, welcome to our computer class. Myself Jesslyn Joy. Today we are going to study about binary subtraction. Okay, today we are going to study about binary subtraction. For that you have to take page number 14, binary subtraction. Okay, binary subtraction, what does it mean? Binary subtraction includes the subtraction of only two digits, that is 1 and 0. Why it is having only two digits? Because the binary numbers uses only two digits, that is 1 and 0. Okay, and the subtraction of binary digits depending upon the four basic combinations. Okay, that we have already studied in our binary addition, that we have four arithmetic combinations for binary addition, right? Likewise, this binary subtraction also has four arithmetic combinations for subtracting first number with the second number. Okay, so let's move to binary subtractions for arithmetic combinations. Okay, first one, our first digit is A, second digit is B, and we have to subtract A minus B and we will get the result as C. Next is borrow. What do you mean by borrow? What do you mean by borrow? Borrow means if you are subtracting any number. For example, if I am taking subtracting 15 minus 6. Okay, what will I do? I will borrow 1 from here, right? So it becomes 0 and it becomes 15, right? Likewise, when we are subtracting binary number also, we should get this borrow. Okay. Then first case, first number is 0 and second number is 0. Okay. Okay, 0 minus 0, we will get answer as 0 as usual, and we don't want any borrow also. Okay. Then second one, 1 minus 0. Here the greatest number is 1. So 1 minus 0 means the answer will be 1. So no borrow there also. Okay, no borrow required. Then third one is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 means 0. Here also we don't need any borrow from the previous number. Okay, then next one is 0 minus 1. Okay, here 0 is the smallest number and 1 is the largest one, right? So when we are subtracting 0 minus 1, we will get 1 as the answer and we should borrow 1 from the previous digit. Okay, that like this decimal subtraction. Okay, when we are multiplying 0, sorry, when we are subtracting 0 minus 1, 0 with this 1, we have to borrow 1 from the previous digit. Okay, so let's do an example. Okay, let us consider our first example, that is subtract 1 0 1 0 with the base 2 from 1 1 0 0 with the base 2. Here with the base 2 means binary numbers. Okay, when we get these type of questions, first we have to write the first digit as 1 1 0 0, first binary number. Okay, so we have to write here as 1 1 1 0 0 minus, I am writing in the previous order. Okay, 0 1. Okay, when I am subtracting this one, that is 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 means answer will be 0 with no borrow. Okay, so I will get answer as 0 here. And here I have to subtract from 0 minus 1. Like 0 minus 1. So I have to subtract 1 from 0. So when I am subtracting 0 minus 1, I will get answer as 1 and I have to borrow 1. Right? So I have to borrow this 1 from previous digit, that is from here I have to borrow. Here it becomes 0 and here it becomes 1 0. 0 means this number. Okay, this 0 and our borrowed 1. Okay, it will come like 1 0. Okay, 1 0. 1 0 means what is 1 0? 1 0 is our binary digit 2, right? Like 0 0 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ binary digit 0, 0 1 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ binary digit 1, and 1 0 means binary digit 2. Then 1 1 means binary digit 3, right? So this 1 0 means 2, that is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 itself. So we can write here as 1. Okay, now you go here 0 minus 1 when I am subtracting 0 from 1. Okay, I have to borrow 1 from the previous digit. That is from here I have to borrow. Okay, so my the borrowed 1 and the 0 I have to write. We will get 1 0. Okay, 1 0 is the binary digit of 2, right? So 2 minus 1 means 1 itself. Okay, then here 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 means as usual 0. Okay, then 1 minus 1 is 0. So I will get answer as 0 0 1 0. Okay, so I have to write the answer as 0 0 1 0 with the base 2. Okay, let us consider another example. Okay, so my second example is subtract 1 1 with the base 2 from 1 1 0 0 with the base 2. Okay. So I am writing here as my first number, that is 1 1 0 0 minus 1 1. Okay, I am subtracting 1 1 0 0 0 minus 1 1. Okay, so here the first digit is 0 minus 1, right? 0 minus 1 means we have to borrow 1 from the previous digit and we will get output as 1, right? Here one problem is there, our previous digit is also 0. So we have to borrow from its previous digit. Okay, that here is 1 is there. Okay, so we have to borrow this 1 to first 0 and next we have to give 1 to last one. Okay, so we can do that. First I am borrowing from here. Here it is also 0. So I am borrowing from its previous digit. Here 1. So it becomes 0 and it will get 1, right? So I'll answer become 1 0. Okay, 1 എന്ന് borrow ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടി, 0 ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ എഴുതി. So I'll get 1 0 as a second digit. Okay, then I have to give 1 to last one, right? Last one ഞാൻ 1 കൊടുക്കണ്ടേ? So 1 0 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താ? 2 ന്റെ ബൈനറി ഡിജിറ്റ് ആണ്. Okay, so 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, 2 in 1 പോയാൽ എന്താ കിട്ടുക? 0 1, right? So here it becomes 1 itself. Okay, അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ 1 കൊടുത്തു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ എനിക്കിവിടെ 1 ആയിരിക്കും കിട്ടുക. So it become ലാസ്റ്റ് ഡിജിറ്റ് എന്താവും? As usual 1 0. അതായത് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ബോറോ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്താണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്? അതായിരിക്കും ലാസ്റ്റ് ഡിജിറ്റ് വരാം. ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് 1 0 കൊടുത്തു, 1 0 നിന്ന് 1 മൈനസ് ചെയ്താൽ കിട്ടുന്നത് ഏതാ? പ്രീവിയസ് സ്റ്റേജിലോട്ട്, അതായത് 0 1. 0 1 means 1 itself. Okay, so 1 0 minus 1 means we will get 1 as the output. Okay, then next 1, our second digit is 1, right? So 1 minus 1 is 0. Then here it becomes 0, so our answer is 0. Then here 1. Okay, so now we will get answer as 1 0 0 1 with the base 2. Okay, understood. Then in the text we have one more example is there. It is very simplest example, so you can do it by yourself. Okay, if you have any doubt or anything, you can ask me personally. Okay, then okay students, we can do one more problem. It is in page number 15, Avas practice time. Okay, so that is third question. Avas practice time, third question, that is 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 minus 1 0 0 1 0. Okay, so I am writing here as 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 minus 0 1 0 0 1. Okay, so I am subtracting these two numbers. I will get 1 minus 0 1, 1 minus 1 0, 0 minus 0 0, 1 minus 0 1. Right, it is in the table itself. Okay, next 1 minus 1 is 0. So I am writing 0, then 0, 1. Okay, so I got my answer. Okay, that is I have subtracted 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 means 1. So I wrote here 1. Okay, then next one is 1 minus 0. 1 minus 1 means 0 itself. So I am I got answer as 0. Next one is 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 means 0 itself. So 0. Then 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 means I will get answer as 1. I wrote here 1. then 1 minus 1, I will get answer as 0, then 0 and 1. Okay, understood. Then next we are going to study about another two types of number systems. Okay, till this class we have studied about two types of number system. They are decimal number system and binary number system, right? Decimal number system uses 0 to 9 numbers, like 0 to 9 digit. So it contains 10 numbers. Okay, it contains 10 numbers, that is from 0 to 9. Okay, hence the name decimal number system. Okay, deci means 10. Okay, next one we have studied is binary number system. Binary number system consists of only two numbers. Bi means 2, right? So it consists of two numbers, that is 1 and 0. Okay, so next we are going to study about is octal number system. Okay, octal number system consists of 8 number system. Oct means 8. Okay, so it consists of 8 digits, that is from 0 to 7. Okay, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 numbers. Okay, 8 digits it contains, hence the name octal number system. It also contains this conversions, decimal to octal conversion and octal number to decimal conversion, but we are not studying on that. We are just studying the basis of what is octal number and what do you mean by this hexadecimal number. Okay, this octal number means it contains 8 digit and numbers from 0 to 7. Okay, then like our decimal and binary number system, this octal number system is also a positional number system. Okay, what do you mean by this positional number system? Positional number system contains the position. It takes the positional value, that is zeros, ones, zeros, ones, hundreds, thousands, etc. Right? And one more thing is, as it is positional number system, we can express it in the terms. You can express it in the powers of 8. Okay. Why we are using in the powers of 8? Because it uses 8 numbers, like 8 digits and everything. So we are expressing it in the powers of 8. Okay. When we are using this decimal numbers, we will write in 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, right? Like 10 digits use ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ binary digits ന്റെ കേസിലാണെങ്കിൽ എന്താ 2 digits. So we are writing in the powers of 2, right? 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിലൊക്കെ ചെയ്തത്. Likewise, this octal number system contains 8 numbers. So we are writing in the terms of 8 raised to the powers, that is 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1, etc. Okay, and the decimal number system. Okay, hexadecimal number system uses 16 digits. Okay, hexadecimal number system uses 16 digit. This 16 digits means 0 to 15. Okay, 0 to 15. But here this hexadecimal we are using the combination of letters and numbers. Okay, like hexadecimal we are using the combination of letters and numbers. Why it is using letters and numbers? Because for writing hexadecimal, first we are taking the decimal values. First we are taking the decimal values, that is from 0 to 9. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. Okay, 0 to 9 values. Then for taking 10, we are using A, capital A as the hexadecimal value. Okay, then 11 will be B, then 12 will be C, and 13 will be D, and 14 will be E, and 15 will be F. Okay, so in hexadecimal value, the digits are 0 to 9, then A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, and F. A means 10, B means 11, and C means 12, D means 13, E means 14, and F means 15. Okay, and this hexadecimal is mainly used for microcontrollers and microprocessors. Okay, and that we have studied octal number system, right? This octal number system is not popular like our binary number system and hexadecimal number system. Mainly we are using this binary number system and hexadecimal number system. Okay, this hexadecimal number system contains 16 digits, that is 0 to 15. But here after 9, that is 10, 11 values will be alphabets. Okay, capital letter A, B, C, etc. Okay, up to F. Okay, and next is here the positional value. Here it is also a positional value number system. Okay, so it can be expressed in the powers of 16, right? Because it contains 16 digits, so we can express in the powers of 60. Okay, understood. This is only for our first chapter. Okay, first chapter is number system. It contains first decimal number system, and the next second one is binary number system. In that binary number system, we studied about how to convert a decimal number to binary number. Okay, then we have studied about conversion of binary number to decimal number. Then we have studied about what? Binary addition, binary subtraction. Okay, then we have studied two more number system, that is octal number system and hexadecimal number system. Okay, I hope you all understood these topics. If you have any doubt, you can directly ask me. Okay, let's go to the exercise. Okay, students, all of you take your textbook, page number 17. Okay, take your textbook, page number 17. Okay, today we are going to do AWAS activity zone, and this fill in the blanks, multiple choice questions and question answers. I will share you the document. Okay, now the first one, that is state whether the following numbers are decimal or binary. Okay, you have to write whether the numbers are decimal or binary. Okay, first one is 5841.44 with the base 10. Okay, here the base is 10. So base value 10 means it is a decimal number. Okay, so you can write their decimal. Okay, and second one is 101 with the base 2. Okay, by looking the base value, we can identify whether it is binary or decimal number. Okay, when it is base value is 2, then it will be binary number, and when the base value is 10, then it will be decimal number. Okay, second one is 101 with the base 2, so it is binary number. Third one is 1000, that is 1542 with the base 10. 10 is the base, so it is a decimal number. Okay, then fourth one 110109 with the base 10, so it is a decimal number because the base value is 10. Okay, and fifth one is 1111 with the base 2. Okay, so here the base value is 2, it is a binary number. So we will get first one as decimal, then binary, decimal, and last one is binary number. Okay, then next take section B, question number B, that is Neha wants to convert the decimal number 233 into its binary equivalent. Help her with the calculation. Here my question is convert 233 to its binary equivalent. Question. So in order to convert a decimal number to binary number, we have to use division method. Okay, for that I am writing here as divisor, quotient and remainder. Okay, divisor, quotient and remainder. Okay, this question I am writing here 233. Okay, I am dividing 233 with the 2. Right? 233 divided by 2, I will get as 116. Okay, and my remainder will be 1. Why it is 1? Because it is odd number, right? So I will get 1 as the remainder. Okay. Okay. Then I am again dividing this 116 with 2. Then I will get 58 with the remainder 0. Here it is even number, so my value will be 0. Okay. Then next again I am dividing 58. I will get 29. Okay, I will get 29 as my next number, and I will get remainder as 0 because here 58 is even number, So I'll get remainder as 0 here. Okay. Then next I am dividing again with 2. I will get 29 divided by 2, that is 14. Okay. 14 with the remainder 1. Again I am dividing. I will get 7 with the remainder 0, 2. I will get 6, that is 3. Okay, remainder will be 1. Here 7 is odd number. 2. Again I am dividing. I will get remainder as 1. It is 1. Again I am dividing. I will get remainder as 0. And my remainder will be 1. Okay. So my answer is, I am writing from the reverse order. So my answer is 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 with the base 2. Okay, so I will get answer as 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 with the base 2. Okay, then next take second question, that is Ritu wants to convert the binary number 1 0 1 0 1 1 into its decimal equivalent. Okay, so in order to convert binary number to decimal number, we have to use multiplication method. In order to convert binary number to decimal number, we have to use multiplication method. Okay, so I am writing my question here as 1 0 1 0 1 1. Okay, in order to convert, first step is I in the reverse order, right? So I am writing 1 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, then I am writing positional value, that is here 2 0 2 raised to 1. 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4 and 2 raised to 5. These values. Okay. Okay, I am putting arrow here to identify. Okay. And next is multiplication, that is 1 into 2 raised to 0 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 plus 0 into 2 raised to 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 5. Okay. Then 1 into 2 raised to 0 means 2 raised to 0 means 1. So 1 into 2 raised to 0 means 1 plus 2 raised to 1 means 1 times 2, that is 2. So 1 into 2 is 2 plus here it is 0 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. 3 times 2. So I get 8 plus 0 into any number 0 plus 1 into 2 raised to 5 means 5 times 2. Okay, that is 8, 16, 32. It will become 32. Okay, after adding, I will get answer as 43 with the base 10. Okay, my decimal number will be 43 with the base 10. Okay, so I have converted my number. So you have to write there 43 with the base 10. Okay, next consider our question D. Okay, Gaurav wants to perform binary addition on the following binary numbers. Help him with the calculations. Okay, first one is simple binary addition. Okay, pause. Okay, our first question, that is 111 plus 100. So you have to write this calculation there. It is in the box. Okay, in the box you have to write this calculation. Okay, so write there as 1 plus 0 1. Here 1. Here 1 plus. So my answer is 1011. Okay, so you have to write 1 1 with the base 2 plus 100 with the base 2 equal to 1011 with the base 2. This will be your answer. Then considering our second question, that is 0 plus 0 0, then 0 plus 0 0, then 1 plus 0, you will get 1, and 1 plus 1 is 0 with the carry 1. I am writing here. Okay, so my answer will be 1 1 0 0 2 plus 1 0 0 0 equal to 1 0 1 0 0 with the base 2. Okay. Consider next question, that is Manas wants to perform binary subtraction on the following binary numbers. Okay, help him with the calculation. So our first question is 100 minus 010. Okay, so 0 minus 0 means 0. Then 0 minus 1 is 1. With borrow 1, right? 0 with borrow here we will get 1 0 and output will be 1. Then 0 minus 0 it will be 0. Okay. The second one is 1 1 1 1 minus 0 1 0 1. Okay. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, again 1. Okay, good. Then, next question is convert the following decimal numbers into binary numbers. Okay, the first one is 50 to the base 10. Okay, so in order to write 50 to the base 10, we have to use which method? Division method. Okay, so I have to write here divisor, then quotient and remainder. Okay, so my question is 50. So I have to write quotient here as 50, dividing 2 I will get 25. Here even number, so I will get remainder 0. Again I am dividing 25 with 2, I will get 12 with the remainder 1. Again I am dividing, I will get 6 with the remainder 0 because 12 is even number. Again I am dividing 3, 0 because 6 is even number. Okay, 3 divided by 2 I will get 1 as quotient and 1 as my remainder. Again I am dividing it with 2, I will get 0 as my remainder and 0 as my quotient and 1 as my remainder. Okay, so I will write answer as 1 1 0 0 1 0 with the base 2. Okay, so binary equivalent for decimal number 50 with the base 10 is equal to 1 1 0 0 1 0 with the base 2. Okay, second question is 771 with the base 10. Okay, 771 with the base 10. That is 771 with the base 10. Okay, so I will write quotient here as 771. I am dividing with 2. I will get answer as 385. When I am dividing 771 with the 2, I will get 3 times, that is 670, 8 times 60, remainder 1, 111, that is 5, 10, remainder 1. Okay, so I will write remainder 1 and my quotient, that is 385 here. Okay, again I am dividing it with 2. I will get 192 as my next quotient. Okay, then I will get remainder as 1 because it is odd number. Okay, then I am again dividing 192 with 2. I will get 96. Okay, so my remainder will be 0 because it is even number. Then I am again dividing 96 with 2. I will get 48. Remainder will be 0 because 96 is an even number. Again I am dividing, so I will get 24. Remainder 0. Again dividing 12. Remainder 0. Dividing 6. Remainder is 0. 2. That is 3. Remainder is 0. Again I am dividing. I will get 1. Remainder will be 1 because 3 is odd number. Again dividing with 2. I will get 0 and the remainder will be 1. Okay. So I will write answer as 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 with the base 2. Next question is 835 with the base 10. Okay, that question I am not doing that calculation. You have to do it by yourself and the answer will be 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 with the base 2. Okay, so you have to do it by yourself. Answer is 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 with the base 2. Then fourth one is 1267. Okay, so the answer is 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 with the base 2. Okay, so you have to do these two questions by yourself and find out the answer. Okay, then we can do next question, that is convert the following binary numbers into decimal numbers. Okay, the first one is 11010 with the base 2. Okay, our first question I have written here. Then in order to find out the binary equivalent, we have to do the multiplication method. Okay, for that I am writing in the reverse order. First step, that is 0 1 0 1 1. Then I am writing the place value powers 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3 and 2 raised to 4. Okay, then I am multiplying numbers, that is 0 into 2 raised to 0 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 plus 1 into 2 raised to 4. Okay, then next 0 into any number 0 plus 1 into 2 is 2 plus 0 into any number 0 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 is 3 times 2, that is 2 into 2, that is 8 plus 2 raised to 4, that is 4 times 2. So we will get 16. Okay, so our answer will be 2 plus 8 10, 16, 26. Okay, our answer will be 26 with the base 10. Okay, you got the answer? Next 3 questions are 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 0. Okay, first question I have given you the solution. Second question, third and fourth one you have to do by yourself. Okay, I am giving the answers. First, second one answer is 21. Okay, 21 with the base 10. Then third one is 15, 1 5. Okay, 15 with the base 10. And fourth one is 20, 20 with the base 10. Okay, so you have to do these problems by yourself, and if you feel any difficulty to find out these questions or solution, you can ask me. Okay, and that's all for today. Thank you.